Hey everyone, this is Josh. I've been getting a lot of inquiries about Essential Mountain Homesteading and wanted to share a little bit about myself and what the plans are for the future with EMH. A little background, I've been in construction in the last 25 years. I've worked for myself the last 12 years and worked for other people for 10 years before that. I run a construction company called Pilch Construction, and we do a little bit of everything. And I mean everything. When I think about it, we move the dirt, we pour the concrete, we put together the sticks and bricks, and occasionally even put on the shingles. So I really enjoy construction. It's what I've always done. It's what I absolutely love. But what I've seen in 25 years building houses and being in construction is there's a lot of people out there that live in great big monster homes and make unbelievable payments, mortgage payments on these great big houses. And then when the economy comes along and switches or changes or for whatever reason, a lot of people are left high and dry, not able to make the same money and support that lifestyle. And I've seen a lot of people get hurt with these big mortgages and these big houses. So I've always wanted to get a piece of property and build a house $1 at a time and have a house paid for that I built, that wasn't anybody else's, didn't belong to the bank or to the city or anybody out there except for me. So that's my dream, is to go out and build myself a home and be able to share that with everybody else. And I, for whatever crazy reason, have always wanted to have a house in the mountains. I love the mountains. I love being in the mountains. I love the wildlife. I love the weather. I love it, even though I like to complain about it. I do like the snow. I like the cold. I enjoy it. I'm more comfortable there. So I've wanted to find a piece of property in the mountains where I could build a comfortable home that's mine and that is recession proof. So this adventure of Essential Mountain Homesteading is going to be the story of building that home and sharing that experience with all of you out there. I've run Pilch Construction and Excavation for the last 12 years, almost 12 years, 2004, 5, so going on 12 years. And we've done a little bit of everything. It's probably one of the funnest businesses that I've run in my entire life. It's challenging. It's certainly difficult trying to coordinate homeowners and architects and the city and the bank and the neighbors and the subcontractors and working with all of those people to get things accomplished. I've spent a lot of time, mostly the last 6 years, working in southern Utah and had a great opportunity, new challenges, different environment, and really enjoyed being there. But what I'm most excited about is being in the mountains, being outdoors, and some of the additional challenges that come with working in that mountain environment. I find it to be a lot more fun than being in the desert at 110 degrees trying to chug water and keep from melting. I also enjoy the wildlife. The animals in the mountains are awesome. There's just something about being out in nature and in that environment that I absolutely love. I've done quite a bit of work in mountain environments. I started in Park City, Utah, did a lot of work there, had an opportunity to do work in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and found that I really enjoyed working in those mountain communities and in those environments. What I found working in the mountains is that I was hooked. I absolutely love it. I want to be there all the time. And the only thing better than that was if I could be working on my own project, building my own house on my own piece of land. And so that is Essential Mountain Homesteading, is the opportunity to work in that environment. For those who know me, they know I love adventure, which is probably why my favorite vehicle of all time is the Series 2 Land Rover, which has always been iconic in my mind as the adventure vehicle. It may have been too much Mutual of Omaha as a kid, but the thought of being able to run around on dirt roads in the mountains, exploring, looking for wildlife, seeing new sights, I could not be more excited about moving to the mountains and starting this adventure. Our plan is to start with a small cabin, get it finished up and comfortable for the family, and then get to work on building outbuildings, pole barns, a barn for the animals, and eventually build ourselves a home that is comfortable for the long term. So we invite you to come along with us on this adventure as we learn and grow in this mountain environment.